Thanks for watching Coin Collecting Fun, the king of hobbies and the hobby of kings. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm with my buddy Charlie. And,
hello.
Yes, indeed. And take it away, Charlie.
Another excerpt from Pourri by John Dawson. The name sounds familiar. You've heard of St. Bernard's dogs, St. Elmo's fire, and St. Patrick's Day. Do you know anything about the saints they're named after? Here's a crash course on who they were. St. Patrick, 390 to 461, son of a Scottish deacon. St. Patrick was captured by pirates at the age of 16, taken to Ireland and forced to work as a shepherd. 6 years later, he returned to Scotland and became a priest. He eventually returned to Ireland, converted to Christianity, and according to legend, rid it of snakes. He's also credited with driving the ants out of Puerto Rico, but they came back. It was his legendary use of the shamrock to explain how the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are all the one God that made the symbol synonymous with St. Patrick's Day. St. Elmo, 250 to 300. The inspiration for St. Elmo's fire, lightning-like static electricity that's often discharged on ships at sea. Not much is known of St. Elmo, but according to legend, he was preaching a sermon one day when lightning suddenly struck the ground beside him. He amazed onlookers by continuing to preach as if nothing had happened. Not long afterwards, sailors began invoking his name against thunderstorms at sea. They interpreted the static electricity that discharged harmlessly on their boats as a sign that their prayers had been answered. St. Vincent de Paul, 1581 to 1660. In his lifetime, St. Vincent, a French priest, founded 25 charity houses, several hospitals, and co-founded the Institute of the Sisters of Charity, a diverse women's religious order dedicated to helping the poor and sick. He also worked with prisoners and war victims and sent missionaries all over Europe. The Society of St. Vincent de Paul, Association of Catholic lay people devoted to serving the poor, was founded in his honor in 1833. St. Anthony of Padua, 1195 to 1231. St. Anthony is the guy that generations of Catholics have prayed to for helping in finding lost items. Why? According to legend, when a young friar stole a book from a monastery that St. Anthony had founded, he was confronted by a fearful apparition that told him to take it back. He did. St. Bernard, 996 to 1081. Bernard of Montanjou was an Italian priest who built rest houses for religious pilgrims at the tops of two mountain passes in the European Alps, but he had nothing to do with the dogs that bear his name. His successors didn't develop the breed until centuries after his death. St. Joan of Arc, 1412 to 1431. Pious daughter of peasant farmer Joan of Arc began having supernatural visions of St. Michael, St. Catherine, St. Margaret, and other saints at the age of 13. Her mission in life, she claimed they had told her, was to save France from defeat in the 100 Years' War, then in its 89th year, by helping the Dauphin, Charles of France, son of the mad King Charles VI of France, became king in his own right, after convincing him to let her lead his armies into battle, which wasn't easy, considering that she was only 17 at the time. She raised the siege of Orleans and won a major victory against the British on June 18, 1429. She attacked Paris a few months later, but failed to liberate it, and was captured in May 1430. She was burned at the stake a year later. Note: Joan of Arc was virtually unknown before the 19th century and didn't become a saint until 1920. Technically speaking, she wasn't even a citizen of France. She was born in 1412 in Domery, which was, at that time, was independent from France. But Napoleon Bonaparte needed a legendary figure that he could use to inspire French nationalism, and Joan of Arc was just the woman for the job. And what people don't realize about St. Joan is that among the charges levied against her that got her burned at the stake was wearing trousers. Go figure. That was another excerpt of Pourri. More to come. Subscribe to Jerry's channel, and have a good day.
Thank you so much. That was written by John. Is it John Dullison that wrote that book?
Dawson.
Good. And just wanted to thank you all for watching. Charlie, thank you so much. And y'all have a good day. Please, like Charlie said, please subscribe, hit that like button, and love seeing your comments. And look forward to seeing you on the next video. And y'all have a great day.
Take care.
Bye.